I have an interview with an artist named Tina Spiro, and she was she went to one of the Seven Sister schools, and she somehow met David Smith, the sculptor, and he sort of allowed her to work in his studio. She's a very attractive woman, but there was no, she says there was never anything between them. But through David Smith, the first thing he said to her, he was making big metal sculptures at the time. He said, "You can work here, but I'm not going to teach you how to weld or anything like that." So she took welding classes from a boiler maker and learned how to weld and was making sculptures. He gave her a corner of the studio, and she used to go with him to this Cedar Tavern and hang out with all those guys. And she even told me a story about being at dinner at Motherwell's house. And when Jeannie Motherwell, as a little 1-year-old, comes toddling into the picture in Manhattan. I'll send you a link to my interview with her because she tells some stories about that. And it would be so fabulous if she was willing to fly to Provincetown. She lives in Jamaica, but if she was willing to fly to Provincetown and come to your play, that would be extraordinary.
You know that Lise Motherwell, in the play, there's a scene, there's his funeral, his memorial service, Franz Klein's memorial service, and Robert Motherwell spoke, and Lise is going to read that part.
Oh, wow, that's cool. That's really cool. Well, I have an interview with Lise also that I made when I had that show at the Art Association with Norma Holt. And I interviewed Lise, asking her, what was it like to grow up in the same house with Helen Frankenthaler and Robert Motherwell? And she gives a great answer.